What's good, cuz? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm bringing you guys another Super Bowl 55 type of video. And I know this is the first video you guys are seeing from me in about a week. Unfortunately, I was very sick. This has not been a good month for me, January, in terms of sickness. I had COVID in the beginning, then I had my wisdom teeth out, and then I had like 100 and something fever last week, and I'm finally feeling better. It's been a crazy month for me health-wise, so hopefully we're all good to go and can get back on track with our schedule, which is every other day or once every 3 days, but like 3 or 4 videos a week. That is what I'm trying to do. So hopefully I'll be back and bringing you guys videos back on schedule. But today's video, we are going to be doing the 5 things that we want to see in Super Bowl 55. So if you guys are excited for that video, please do me a favor and drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time for another video, so I hope you guys do enjoy this one. And like I said in the intro, today's video is going to be the 5 things we want to see in Super Bowl 55. But before we get into that, I just want to point out the obvious. If you guys, if you have been watching, you see my screen is a little bit different this time around. My editor hooked me up while I was sick, and he gave me a new screen to use so you guys can see my social medias on screen. You see some other visuals, while I'm talking, so you're not totally bored by my face or get sick of it. You have some other things to look at once in a while. You have the animations around my camera, which are pretty cool. You have my background banner, which is nice. And like I said, all my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram accounts, my TikTok, and my Twitch, as well as a subscribe button for the channel, as well as a like. If you guys are liking the video, follow the screen, telling you to hit that button. I would greatly appreciate it. But let's get into the video. I got 5 things for you, so we'll start off with number 1. Okay, let's start things off with number 1, and that is going to be, we want to see an electric crowd down there in Tampa Bay, Florida for Super Bowl 55. And I know, obviously, we are not going to be able to get the maximum capacity that Raymond James Stadium could allow, which is 65,000 fans that could have been inside the Super Bowl 55 arena. But unfortunately, there's only going to be 25,000 fans allowed in, which is still not bad. That's about like 30% of the stadium. But obviously, for the Super Bowl, you want to get it packed out. But, with the pandemic, it's not going to be the case. But we want to see an electric crowd, those 25,000 fans. We want them to make as much noise as possible. I think it's going to be fairly neutral with the amount of fans, even though it's going to be in Tampa Bay, because 7,500 of the fans are going to be, first responding, COVID vaccinated people, I think, from the local area. So there could be Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans there, but I don't think there'll be too much of either team there. So I think it'll be pretty even though the game will be in Tampa Bay. But we want electric crowd because we want to see, if it's not a close game, we want energy, for some momentum. You want to get the game excited on TV. You want people to hear the crowd going crazy and stuff like that. We don't want to hear no empty noise or fake noise for the Super Bowl like they've been doing for a bunch of other games. If you've seen the games in Lambeau Field and Arrowhead Stadium during the playoffs where they had the most amount of fans, even in Buffalo, they were making a ton of noise. They made the games feel, more like the past years where they've had other games with fans, and it just made it feel a lot better and sound a lot better on TV when other people are watching it. And I'm sure it's more exciting when people are there in the actual stadium making noise rather than when it's dead and making no noise at all. And I'm sure the players want to hear it as well. That's going to get them going, especially if you get a touchdown. You hear those fans, cheering for you in the background. It's going to feel good than just cheering for yourselves. Okay, number 2, we want to see a high-scoring game in Super Bowl 55. High-scoring Super Bowls are always more fun than low-scoring Super Bowls. If you guys watched that Rams-Patriots Super Bowl from a couple of years ago, it was only 13-3, 1 touchdown scored. It was a snooze fest. One of the most boring Super Bowls that we've seen. If you guys do like defensive Super Bowls, and obviously you did enjoy that game, but I don't know anybody that I've spoken to that actually said that's one of their most favorite Super Bowls. I think a lot of people put that more towards one of the worst Super Bowls of all time. It was 2 good teams, but they didn't put the ball in the end zone at all, except for that one time when the Patriots scored that game-winning touchdown. But I didn't enjoy that Super Bowl. I'm sure a lot more people enjoy high-scoring games, which is what this game is projected to be. We want to see Tom Brady and we want to see Patrick Mahomes and these crazy offenses that have been getting hyped up for the last couple of weeks in this matchup, do what was expected of them, and that is to score a ton of touchdowns, a ton of points, put on a show for everybody. I want to see Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady going, 1 for 1, touchdown for touchdown, field goal for field goal, and, not make this game a blowout either way and just make it unpredictable and you have no idea what's going to happen. I think that'd be the best way for this game to go, to be high scoring rather than low scoring. The third thing that I would like to see in the Super Bowl this year is either a defensive touchdown or a defensive safety for either team. Don't really matter which which one it is to me, but I would always like to see in a Super Bowl a team mess up on offense, either getting safety in their own end zone or, you know, throwing a pick six or having a fumble for a touchdown by the defense, just because it's such a game changer in a, you know, a sacred game like the Super Bowl where the team doesn't want to make any mistakes, and any, you know, mistake should be punished for like the worst possible thing, and that would be, you know, turning the ball over for a score in a Super Bowl. That's tough to come back from. The momentum switches to that other team who gets the touchdown. So if someone does commit a defensive touchdown or a defensive safety, they're going to be looking good to win this game. And both of these teams have a very good defense that could do that, and they're not great defenses, but they've made some turnovers in the playoffs so far, especially Tampa Bay. They've been taking the ball away like crazy. I think they picked off Aaron Rodgers twice, forced a fumble. You know, Kansas City, I think Tyrann Mathieu has a pick in both playoff games that they've had. Sean Murphy Bunting on the Buccaneers has a pick in every game that they've played. Levante David has been playing like a beast. You got Chris Jones, you got Frank Clark. These defenses have some playmakers. I could definitely see a defensive touchdown or safety in this game, and that's what I want to see as number 3. My fourth thing that I would like to see in Super Bowl 55. I think a lot of you guys will agree with me and want to see this as well. You guys want to see a game-winning drive. You want this game to come down to the wire. These teams have been going back and forth. The potential to make a game-winning drive is here. The pressure is on one of these quarterbacks. We don't know who it's going to be. We don't know if Tom Brady is going to go do it for the 7th time and win this Super Bowl, you know, for a game-winning drive like he does so often. I think all 6 of his Super Bowl wins have been from game-winning drives, which is pretty ridiculous. And then you have Patrick Mahomes going for the repeat, going to cement or at least start the dynasty for the Kansas City Chiefs with the game on the line. They both have the offenses and the team to do it. And that's what I want to see. And I hope that you guys want to see that as well. I think a team coming down to a game-winning drive with all the pressure and money on the table for the end of the season, I think that would just be amazing to watch. And you really will tell, you know, if Tom Brady wins it, he's the GOAT, no doubt about it. No one's ever catching him. He will put 7 Super Bowls on the table, and then Patrick Mahomes will only have that one. And if there's anybody to do it, it's Tom Brady. But Patrick Mahomes, if he gets a fair shot, it's tell you know, have a game-winning drive, he can definitely do it as well. Last but not least, we have number 5. And number 5, if there's one thing better than a game-winning drive, it is overtime. If we go to overtime in the Super Bowl, something that's only happened one time, and who was in that game? Tom Brady. When they came back to beat the Falcons down 28-3, they went to overtime, and the Falcons lost to Tom Brady. Tom Brady scored on his first possession with the ball in overtime, didn't even let the Falcons see it. And he's also beaten Patrick Mahomes in the 2018 AFC Championship game in overtime as well. Patrick Mahomes did not see the ball in that one either. So in this one, I would love to see, you know, both teams get a shot to win this game in overtime. I wish they made the rule, you know, you have to score a touchdown both ways instead of scoring a field goal, because if the first person has to score a touchdown, the other person scores a field goal, I feel like we've been cheated, you know, out of a good overtime finish. But it would still be cool to see if someone scores in an overtime field goal to win the Super Bowl between both of the top 2 quarterbacks, maybe one day of all time, because Tom Brady's already number 1. I could definitely see Patrick Mahomes getting to at least 2 by the time he's done his career. I know that's early to predict, but these 2 could be the top 2 quarterbacks of all time when they're all said and done. And to see them, you know, fight it out in overtime, it would be just so fun to see. And I would be anxious to see, you know, who would win that game. Would the team who gets it first, you know, win the game, or would the second person get a shot at it and win with either a field goal or a touchdown? Or would it go, you know, so many possessions and then someone finally gets, you know, a defensive touchdown? Who would know what would happen? But I think that would be awesome to see. And I think that would be the 5th and final thing that I would want to see in Super Bowl 55. Okay, everybody, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video back in a week. I'm all done with this sickness, hopefully. So hopefully I am back every other day, or at least like once every 3 days, like we were doing before that. We were doing really good with the schedule before I got sick. So I'm hoping to get straight back into that with another video coming out on Friday, which is going to be 5 questions that will be answered in Super Bowl 55. So kind of a video like this as well. And then once Super Bowl is over, I will probably make a recap video as well. And then once the Super Bowl is over, let me know if you guys want to see more Madden content to the channel. That's what I started off doing. And I love playing Madden as well. More football content for you guys. And I will also bring you guys NFL offseason videos as well. I have a ton of videos planned for that as well as it already stands. And I will be thinking of more ideas as time progresses. You know, but if you guys enjoyed today's video, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let me know what you think of the new screen down below if you think it's pretty cool. But make sure to go follow me on my social medias, which you guys have seen throughout the entire video as well. I would greatly appreciate it. They're all on the screen for you now. So if you guys don't go to the description, you have them on screen for you. But, you know, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.